It's me, the OGGM. What's up, losers? It's your boy, the OGGM. It's Wednesday. It's 9 o'clock. It's the 29th day of June 2022. It's 64 degrees and hazy here at Site B in sunny Costa Rica, or whatever it is I live. And it's time to take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game Kickstart crowdfunders that are coming to an end this week. If any of these sound like a project you want to support, don't worry. You still have time to jump on and support them and get some of that lovely, lovely Kickstarter free swag. I'm still waiting for my Blade Runner, but I do have the PDFs. So yeah, head on over to Kickstart if any of these sound good. From Oracle, we have Oracle RPG Magazine. Second anniversary issue. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition magazine. $7 is the most popular pledge. If it gets pledged, you'll receive a physical copy of the magazine in question and a PDF. I don't know if this means you get the thing for the whole... No, if you're thinking you get a whole year's worth of the Oracle, you don't. You just get one issue. Basically, they're looking for funding for this year's production, and in exchange for you supporting them, you get a PDF and a copy of one magazine, and probably a lot of advertising to subscribe. From Pinnacle Entertainment, we have Pathfinder for Savage Worlds, Curse of the Crimson Throne. This is Savage Worlds adventure game. It's $150 is the most popular pledge. It's a official adaptation of the Curse of the Crimson Throne adventure path for Savage Worlds, which is a game I absolutely love, as you know, and there's definitely certain things that work better in Savage World than they do in other things. I played through Curse of the Crimson Throne. It wasn't my favorite Pathfinder AP. Of the APs I've gone through, I don't know how well a D20 fantasy D&D-esque adventure would convert to Savage Worlds because they're so fundamentally different. I haven't, I mean, not that you can't play fantasy in Savage Worlds. You definitely can. But, Pathfinder is a very specific style. It's D&D with bells and whistles. Savage Worlds is a very specific style. I don't know if those two styles mesh. I don't know if Curse of the Crimson Throne meshes with Savage World, though it might, because Curse of the Crimson Throne was a very pulp, city-based type thing, so that might work with the feel of Savage Worlds. I'd have to see. I'd have to play. $150 does seem a lot, but it's the entire AP, probably in a hardback, so I don't know. I'm iffy on that one. From Megalithic Prince, we have Himmos Riding on Trolls, a D&D 5th edition supplement. $2 is the most popular pledge, and it's basically a pamphlet book about how to kill trolls. So if you haven't figured out by now how to kill trolls in your 5e game, you can spend $2, and this guy will give you a pamphlet that tells you how to kill trolls in your 5e game. In case you haven't figured out the whole fire thing. Whoops, I just ruined it for Megalithic Prince. I'm sorry. You know what? Just send me $1 and I'll tell you how to kill trolls in 5e. Easy. Fire. Oh, whoops, I blew it. I guess don't send me any money. All right, moving on. We have from Brian Sago, Butter Princess. This is for Trophy Dark. It's a core rule book. It's $19 for it. And it's a game where you play people at a state fair during the World Butter Sculpture Competition. It's 46-page rules of humor and art about role-playing people at a Minnesota State Fair during the butter sculpture. I mean, I love the name, Butter Princess. I don't know. I mean, is there a market for this? For a game where your whole thing is just you're running around a fair during the World Butter Sculpture Contest and then stuff happens? I mean, it could make like a Scooby-Doo type game, or, if you then let them say, oh no, by the end of the second adventure, they discover they're trapped in the fair and there's no way to leave. And it's sort of actually, more of a horror thing, it could be a good introduction to a weird Scooby-Doo / horror / you're trapped in this, Minnesota State Fair Doom universe. So there's an idea, but I don't know if a game just about playing people running around a fair during a butter sculpture thing. What's the worst thing that could happen? Is there like a counter? Like if you don't succeed with all the quests by X, the butter melts? From Lumpley Games, we have The Last Adventure, a Powered by the Apocalypse role-playing game. This is $22, is the most popular pledge. It's a collection of RPG design stuff to be standalone games or combined into a large world. So, yeah, it's powered up by the apocalypse. It's an adventure, but it's also a world starter. $22 for a zine. From EN Publishing, we have X Marks the Spot. Piratical resources for your 5e game. It's an adventure module. Most popular pledge is $7. It's a 30-page nautical adventure pirate-themed source book for Level Up 5e. So if you're into pirates like I am, and you're playing Level Up 5e or 5th edition, this could be something for you. From Diego Pisa Artworks, we have Potions and Herbalisms. This is a system-neutral source book. $6 is the most popular pledge. Do you need a 32-page book of detailed information on every single solitary potion, including color, taste, what it does, and some new potions? Yeah, sure. Cool. Check this out, this guy's stuff. From Crimson Terrain, we have Crimson Terrain. This is an RPG maps bundle. $75 is the most popular pledge. And it gives you a whole bunch of maps that you can use for various fantasy games that then you can print out. Are these PDFs? Yes, printer-friendly and VTT. So, and you will, I suppose, if you Kickstart it, get a few physical copies of the maps. But, and it also has some adventures that come with it on the back of the maps kind of thing. So if you need some maps, $75 for a bunch of maps for VTT and print. That could be a cool thing. I mean, it's easy to find maps online. But finding stuff that you can easily convert to VTT, that's actually kind of difficult, especially for just maps. I mean, yes, there are digital map makers, and some of the VTTs actually come with digital map makers, but still, they're still very clunky, and they still don't always look, and it's still the kind of thing where if you're not a good artist and really don't understand how to create art in the virtual computer type world, which is a completely different skill set than completing art in real life, because you're dealing with all those pixels and the dots, stuff. So if somebody else has done the work for you, I think it's worth it if you're doing VTT and you really need maps. So let's go. What do I think is this week's big prize? Okay, so we've got this magazine. You give them money, they send you one copy of the magazine, and then, of course, they want to try and get you to subscribe. Nah. $7 for one magazine, maybe. Curse of the Crimson Throne for Pathfinder, I'm iffy on that one. The $2 book on trolls, like I said, just send me $1. I'll tell you how to kill trolls. Butter Princess, love the name. There's an idea there that could be used, but as a standalone, I don't see it. The Last Adventure, another Powered by the Apocalypse fantasy campaign. Dime a dozen at this point. A book on pirating and nautical adventures for 5e and 5e type supplements. Yeah, I don't know if there are nautical rules in straight 5e. I don't think Strixhaven. I don't remember if Strixhaven had ship-to-ship combat covered. I mean, in 5e, ship-to-ship combat should be pretty simple. Is this trying to make it overly complex? Probably. I don't know about that one. A book on potions, $8. Yeah, that was probably worth it. The maps, definitely worth it. Definitely, if you're using, like I said, if you're using VTT, and somebody has done the work for you, yes, definitely, 100% support that. That's about this. If any of these sound interesting to you, let me know, and then head on over to your friendly local game store and ask them to look into it for you, or go to your favorite crowdfunding source, and see if it's still available. You've got probably to the end of the week to back any of these. So let me know which ones you like and which ones you support and which ones you feel are worth your money. I gave you my opinions, but as always, my opinions are worth nothing. And make up your own mind. Till then, I'm the OGGN. I'm sure we'll have something else to talk about before the day is over. So I'll talk to you soon. Please, please, please consider subscribing to the OGGM Adventures. It's my birthday next month after all, August 4th. See ya. Get off of my land, you damn kids, and your damn Pathfinder, and your Crimson Throne, and your damn princess, and your damn disease. And I don't even know what I'm talking about.